not hearing things, am I? It might actually come true.
Hang on. This isn't right. Is it? Oh, that winking moon up there in the sky. It just spoke. For real. Oh, hey.
I heard it too. That's why I came straight back for you. The winner of these Phantasmoon games shall inherit all my authority and become the true, permanent Eon of Elation. Which means... Precisely. Aha has raised the stakes. The final winner will inherit the authority of Elation itself.
Are you serious? This is so wild. It doesn't even feel real anymore.
Every time a path has vanished or been absorbed, the cosmic turmoil has lasted for dozens of Amber Eras. The transfer of an Eon's divine authority. How could that ever amount to a mere wager, lightly traded in a single world's game? The most logical explanation is that Aha wants to steer this game toward utter insanity. But then, who can possibly fathom the mind of an Eon? Not every Phantasmoon game's ending has been recorded. Many were lost to time, most likely a consequence of the winners exercising their newfound divine authority. But as far as recorded history goes, this is unprecedented. After all, the chance to be an Eon for just 1 minute is already an irresistible lure for many.
Exactly. It's just too weird. Can you really just give up being an Eon? What if this is just a big prank by those masked fools?
In the historical records, instances of the Phantasmoon speaking are few and far between, and the likelihood of it being influenced by an external force is exceedingly slim. Basically, unless what the Phantasmoon said is some cruel joke or a play on words, once the games are over, a new god will be born. One of unknown identity, unknown morality, and unknown purpose. They won't be a guest with a 1-minute pass to the Elation theme park. They will be its new owner. They may spread good fortune and steer the great wheel of the cosmos toward hope.
You mean a pessimist sees a half-empty glass, but an optimist sees a half-full one. I knew you were an optimist, just like me. Besides, there's no way the Eon of Elation would let their authority fall into unworthy hands. Right?
No way! It's baseball raccoon
I couldn't even get a ticket to Star Wars.
Whoa.
Hey, that...
You should just hit it with your... You smash anyone who stands in your...
The way they say it makes you... Uh-oh. You don't think that fight with the Daybreak Squad...
Come on, isn't that basically your trademark? You beat the...
Oh! Epic. Are you brain dead? Sign this...
Yo! When you become an...
We should get away from this man.
You're back. Himiko messaged me. She filled me in on the Star Rail Fest. You're right. The fact that the Phantasmoon openly made a promise is anything but ordinary.
To prevent the divine authority from falling into the wrong hands, the supplicants may go to any... After all, in most people's minds, they alone are the ones best suited to wield power.
Yeah, and that may...
Madam Pearl has sent a communication
It hasn't been long since we parted. And here I am disturbing you once more. My sincere—
Please, there's no need to apologize. Given the urgency of this transmission, Madame Pearl, I assume you wish to discuss the—
Nothing manipulates people's emotions quite like that moon in the sky. A permanent handover of divine authority.
I can't help but wonder whether some malicious presence lurks behind the Phantom Moon. Still, who else but the Elation themselves could wield such control over it?
In any case, the Phantom Moon's speech has made the public realize that the power to create a god is in their hands. Their emotions, and perhaps even their wish power, are swelling to historic levels. The Department of Aberration Defense even detected a surge of agitation and unrest among the Imaginary. When normal people believe power rests in their hands, their decisions tend— Correct. The media and public relations department—
I've seen it online. A commentary program on— Many believe the Astral Express is oppressing the local heroes. And some are even speculating that she—
What the?
These narratives are undoubtedly being I've received a report from the Security Bureau. They tell me that many fans of the Daybreak Squadron have been stirred up. I'll reinforce security in case agitators attempt to storm the station. I can, but you overestimate what control really means. In the arena of public opinion, those who look strong are often the ones at a disadvantage.
And besides, you'll be distancing yourself from us for a while. Isn't
That is accurate. We intend to scale back our public association for the time being. If it's confirmed that the Express is colluding with the IPC. Regrettably, the happiness surge— I will instruct the Department of Aberration. I strongly advise you to exercise. That much is certain. Still, I sincerely hope that the Phantom— Affairs demand my attention.
What do you make of the current situation?
We need to take action and put a stop to Full Wish before things get even worse. Even if we cannot allow her to deceive and poison innocent people in the name of happiness.
Agreed. Given the likelihood— That reminds me, I've been wondering— The happiness surgery taps into the power of abundance, yet Full Wish seems perfectly normal. Just—
Perhaps it's the lingering poison left behind by the previous Herald of Death. 15 years ago, the monster who turned living flesh into his artwork would, in the heat of combat, slip into bouts of frenzied elation and delirium. The murderous mark he left behind, the bloody bloom, was no mere delusion. According to his interrogation transcripts, he claimed to witness a brilliant golden tree, promising him everlasting. I cannot say whether the vision this madman claimed to see corresponds to something real. He claimed that in his hallucinations, the golden tree's branches coiled around him, drowning him in frenzy and pleasure. He wanted its blossoms to bloom before all, and to bring about that miracle, he was willing to slaughter without restraint. In hindsight, it's clear that the Herald of Death was a supplicant who bore the power of abundance. The tragedy he orchestrated in Plain Arcadia ultimately forged another version of himself. Full Wish. Right now, in Plain Arcadia, how many have undergone the happiness surgery and turned into potential abominations of abundance? It's hiding behind these innocent people. What are you really trying to— I need more information about this junior of mine. I plan to head to Graf. If we're to investigate Full Wish, we need to examine the If you're set, let's get—
minute. This nostalgia isn't an after...
Don't worry, Marge. The Department of Aberration Defense...
That's a relief. The last... speaking of which...
I think it's best we see my... It's only appropriate that we obtain permission from the Dean before proceeding. 15 years have passed, but there should be a backup of the student... Let's go then. To the...
Himeko! There you are at last. The news said you got into a huge fight with those, what were they called? Warriors at the Floating Isle exhibition. And then you disappeared. Let me see. You're not hurt anywhere, are you? I sent you a dozen messages, and you didn't reply to a single one. Do you have any idea how... But, seeing that you've come to tell me you're safe in person, I'll let this slide. If you're really so preoccupied, a message or a call would do, you know. Ah, it's you two. I saw you on the news as well. Valiantly fought, huh? These Megatron warriors don't know who they're messing with. Do you think they dare challenge my daughter's subordinate?
Well, now it feels like we're the underlings of Warlord Himeko.
In any case, I'll leave Himeko in your hands. Please try to keep her out of combat.
Stop! Every time you and she get together, the conversation somehow drifts completely off course. I'm fine. I'm good. Your daughter's no porcelain doll. We came here to...
I know. I understand. You didn't come as my daughter. But tell me, has there been progress on the new...
In round?
The Department of Aberration Defense also sent someone here before you. They inquired about Foolish, but regrettably, I truly don't know how to answer. On one hand, I wasn't here 15 years ago. On the other, she is still considered one of our school's distinguished alumni. I'm aware that you're involved in the investigation too. So, I compiled the pertinent documents ahead of time. I hope they'll...
Thank you.
To be honest, it wasn't until the Herald of Death incident 15 years ago that As the Dean, I should have met up with her more often and tried harder to soothe the wounds it left on her. You really need all the details? The whole serving as a model example thing. I knew it was a selfish thought, but I just couldn't help it. Back then, whenever I heard her name, if someone was able to survive the incident... 15 years ago, I received a commission to paint a massive portrait for an Elixir Seeker chief on the planet of Goliath Shepherd. They said by the time I came back, everything had changed. There had been a terrible accident on campus. And my daughter, even though I knew my presence here wouldn't have changed anything, because of that incident, I made a promise to never leave this world again during the Phantom Moon Games. That's why I immediately flew here when I heard about the full Phantom Moon. But once again, I was too late. And the supplicant called Sparksy had turned the campus upside down.
It's all right. You can leave the...
You're right about that. Yet oddly, once Sparksy stirred up all that chaos, applications to the school soared to an all-time high. times we live in are increasingly beyond my comprehension. You're always welcome. Other than the archive room, you could also try talking to Miss Dolly. She's the longest-serving faculty member here and likely knows the most.
Then we'll try the archive room. Let's go, you two. Thank you, Dad.
We should be able to find the archive room and Miss Dolly around...
Oh my goodness, I thought I read...
Miss Dolly, please forgive me for not...
Don't worry about it. I must apologize about the mask you entrusted me in the...
Please, I can't thank you enough for safeguarding the mask all those years.
Look at you. You haven't changed a bit. You and your friends... Foolish. The school organized a fundraiser for her back then. I still remember how she bowed again and again with tears. Poor girl. Though she was lucky to have survived, her parents didn't make it. There were rumors flying around the school saying she had something to do with the Herald of Death. Otherwise, why would she be so lucky? She's the only one who survived. What a bunch of... She had good grades and a good heart. And becoming famous, she often came back to visit the school and sponsored a number of scholarship projects.
Speaking of which, do you know anything about what happened to her after she graduated from...
I heard she went somewhere beyond the sky to further her studies after graduation. She had the chance to work for the Interastral Peace Corporation, but chose to return home and take over Seafeld TV instead, which was on the verge of bankruptcy.
Somewhere beyond the sky. Mr.
I never heard. However, she pushed out many projects after taking over the TV station and managed to expand their business to the whole of Plain Arcadia in just a few...
Thank you, Ms. Dolly, for your intel.
The atmosphere in this archive room is giving me the creeps.
It was like this 15 years ago as well. The archives tracked all academic results. Near the final exams, students dissatisfied with their abilities often poured their frustration into painting unsettling things. There's a lot of data stored here. Aside from what my father organized for us, if possible, keep an eye out for dabbling in technology related to the abundance.
Garden Star of Botanical Study. Cognitive science research. Miss Dolly mentioned that Full Wish went beyond the sky to study after graduation.
Well, did you find anything? Garden Star of Botanical Study? It appears to be a greenhouse world located within the Consternation Star Zone. Ah, found it. Its property ownership is registered under a specific school within the Intelligentsia Guild. Strange. The name of the school is encrypted. I've heard conspiracy theories claiming the Herald of Death from 15 years ago was, given the great lengths the IPC...
Full Wish was hurt by the Herald of Death. Yet after studying in an institution funded by the IPC, she became... I know the guys from the Strategic Investment Department have been nice to us, but whenever something bad goes down in the cosmos, the first thing Himeko? Do you think...
As a member of the IPC, Pearl clearly... However, I'm inclined to believe she bears us no ill will. After all, the crisis Full Wish might be plotting would completely overturn the IPC's order here, and that would serve her no benefit. I'm more inclined to think that after witnessing the power of the Herald of Death, if the power of the abundance used in the happiness surgery stems from the Herald of Death's lingering poison, would the IPC, who have tried to hide this in every way possible, really be unaware of her actions? Perhaps I should contact her as a fellow alumna.
As her senior? After all this time, would she even want to see you?
I don't know. Back then, I had taken a leave of absence from university due to health issues. So I was doing some idle work at my father's school to clear my mind. Full Wish would occasionally run to the library to slack off. She and Belle always appeared together, helping me organize newspaper clippings and library cards, all while chattering on about classmates' crushes and the latest gossip. They didn't treat me like a patient who needed special care, nor did they treat me like the dean's daughter. We often shared snacks brought from home and secretly dug out the school's collection of ancient books and paintings. Full Wish, she was the model student, always knowing a little more than everyone else. Her questions often went beyond the textbooks, pushing past the boundaries of what someone her age should know. When she looked through those illustrations of Imagine, I could feel the passion in her eyes. If she still remembers our old friendship, she will meet me. Full Wish is walking a dangerous path right now, and the deeper someone walks into the abyss, the more they crave the recognition and understanding. I want to ask her myself, why has the happiness she pursues become an illusion?
Me too.
Thank you, and thank you for your investigation. By the way, before we leave the school, there's one more place I'd like to visit. Before I meet Full Wish.
You mean that...
I'm so sorry. I just couldn't finish tidying up the ribbons and...
Don't worry about it, Belle. It was my turn on duty today anyway.
Himeko?
Yes. In this imaginated classroom, the after images of the students from 15 years ago still linger in their original.
Tomorrow is the school anniversary. I wonder how lively it will be. They've invited parents here. We're... Oh, Full Wish?
Oh, that's Full Wish.
Yeah, Dad already took time off. By now he's probably out on the streets with Mom, picking out formal wear. If it's my daughter's performance, we have to dress to the nines. That's just like him. He always lets me.
Then you'd better put on a good show, huh?
There won't be a show anymore, Belle. Because unexpected guests have arrived. Everyone from the Astral Express and Himeko. I didn't expect to meet you here. Did you enjoy yourselves at Star Rail Fest? Did you grant those smiling kids their wishes and bring joy to everyone?
Full Wish.
Himeko. I thought Himeko was at school like the rest of us that day. When I saw Belle, lying in a pool of blood, when I was crushed under the collapsed wall and unable to breathe. The thought crossed my... Poor Himiko. If you had met the Herald of Death with that delicate frame of yours. But who would have guessed? You're alive. You became the navigator of the Astral Express, roaming Congratulations are in order. Himiko, do you know 15 years have passed, and my wounds have mostly healed? Regrettably, there are some scars and emptiness that time can never heal. Look around. Even here, even with Mia, and so many others. 15 years have passed, and I've learned that time isn't a cure. It's a shroud. So I made a decision. I'm going to tear it open. I'm going to let everything bloody and unforgettable beneath it see the light of day.
See the light of day? You were a victim of the Herald of Death, only to become the second Herald of Death yourself? You intend to use a power you can't possibly comprehend to win. How are you any different from that monster back then? From the monster that took your parents' lives? I'm sorry.
Stop. I'm sorry. I would advise everyone to think twice before making rash accusations. As a media professional, let me give you a piece of advice. At the very least, try not to look. We live in a world where this camera crew was originally prepared for my upcoming speech, but meeting you all here, it really... To the audience watching from your screen, you know my name, and I know that right now, 15 years ago, with the tacit approval of the IPC and the Arcadia Council, the Master of Elation's divine ritual degenerated into a barbaric, bloody game. You and I, we are surrounded. And now, is this the happiness the god promised? No! Absolutely not! The Master of Elation would never be deceived by miracles, but with pain and blood. What they desire to see are heartfelt smiles. And so, everyone on that evening 15 years ago, what saved me was not luck. It was not the supplicants. And it was certainly not the IPC. Right here, as the Herald of Death approached, step by step, the one who sent down a miracle was the Master. They allowed me to escape with my life. And when I was trapped in a small room, consumed by loneliness, they sent me a mask. They revealed my mission to me. To bring... I, Fullwish, survivor of the Bloodstained Games, hereby formally announce that I will... In this game, I shall win the Eon of Elation's authority. And then, I will make smiles of happiness bloom on the faces of every single person in plain Arcadia! Himiko, don't... I will bring happiness to you too. Just as I will bring it. I won't manipulate the Phantom Moon Games like those high and mighty IPC executives. Nor will I We are in plain Arcadia. I'll give you a stage if that's what you want. I invite you all to a televised...
A plain Arcadian way?
You can refuse. Remember, this isn't just an invitation. It is your only chance to defeat me in front of everyone. Since you... The stage is set. Go.
Darn it! Are we just going to...
We are right in the middle of the cameras she prepared. Let's leave here and return to the...
we received some shocking news.
At the same time, Lady Foolish has announced a blockbuster.
What a magnificent... With so many accidents...
You got that! Right, now Miss Foolish has...
Will she be able to show...
Ugh, so shameless. Reporting news about your own station director on your own TV station? And you still have the gall to pretend you've received some shocking news? Don't you guys talk to each other internally?
I see. I ran a search. Seafeld City is a port town neighboring Duo-Mention City. Full Wish TV's predecessor, Seafeld TV, is located there. Looking at it this way, asking him to call...
But what's the...
Whether Sparksea counts as our ally, Full Wish said that when loneliness trapped... Her claim might just be, but that phrasing reveals that she is likely a If every fool has stepped into the tavern before, then there must be traces hidden there.
How we track down the clues about...
Sparksea. Well, this is certainly a
You just said. As for the brewing storm, whether the turmoil once again is the result of the Laughter's mischief. What exactly was that? You mean to say the Joy Seeker wants to destroy the very rules they laid down? The game they wove with their own hand?
Come over here. This fox mask is a ritual instrument I once used in dance and music. It accompanied me across vast distances in search of an elixir of immortality, a mark of who I was in life. I've lost count of how long it has been since I last wore it since being enlightened and transplanted here. But here it is, presented upon the altar again, which...
As the game's referee, you've been pushed onto the field. In this moment, you are now a supplicant.
For over a century, I presided over a war game in which supplicants carved out their own territories and vied for supremacy, using the power of the masks. I've also hosted survival games where emanators took this... Whenever the Phantasmoon games are at risk of being suspended or disrupted, I will use the authority granted by the elation and the abundance to measure, judge, and punish any violators. I guess you could call me the security protocol for the Phantasmoon games. But now, someone has gone and designated me as a supplicant. It's utterly unheard of. Who else but the Laughter could pull off something like this?
Perhaps some entity harboring a deep-seated hatred for the...
Who could it be? Entities like that. I couldn't count them all even if I learned that jerk ages ago. Take a joke too far, and you're bound to make enemies. See? Instant karma.
Never mind who he is, or what he's after. We're here, now. So what do you plan on doing? Fortune rests upon misfortune, and misfortune gives rise to fortune. Becoming a supplicant isn't necessarily a bad thing. Wouldn't that allow you to step openly into this chaos and drag the puppet master into the light?
You're looking to team up with me? Team up with someone from the abominations of abundance that you Xianzhou people despise?
That's hardly appropriate. You're an ancient sacred tree. It's the furthest thing from an abomination of abundance.
Oh, your standards are certainly flexible. The hunt and the abundance. We really make quite the interesting pair. So, where do you plan on starting?
How about we start by freeing my friend in the tree?
I nearly forgot about that. Chip away, little bird. I'll allow it.
General Yao Guang and Miss Fox, I've received some news that might interest you.
A happiness surgery that wipes away suffering. The power of abundance. It seems the most terrifying omen I foresaw may not originate from the Stellaron.
If you can, I would ask that you direct your focus toward Seafeld City.
You want to take a trip to Seafeld City? It seems I'll have to use some...
Oh, this is the part I've been looking forward to the most. I've always been curious where exactly this secret court is located, and what it connects to.
Xianzhou lady, let me show you this world's most impressive method of travel. Here we are!
Already?
Because naturally, we're taking the express to get where we're going.
All that...
Well, what else? That's why I said you've definitely never seen this before. It's the Bullet Worm Express. I bet you've never taken...
You're the arbitrator of the Phantom Moon Games.
You're a great general of the Xianzhou, for crying out loud. Don't you have a cooler way to get around?
Fine, fine. For the first time in my life, I finally know what it feels like to be the fool.
The train bound for Seafeld City is a...
Hey, you...
That's...
You haven't said a word the whole way, Xianzhou Diviner. Are you mesmerized by the scenery? Or is there some...
After casting divinations 1,000 times, one may learn to keep a still heart. Yet that is why, before divining, I usually wipe clean my mind's eye to clear away stray thoughts, lest the outcome be disturbed.
Take a word of advice from someone slightly your senior. Maybe it's nothing new to you. If we treat every approaching calamity like a final reckoning, wouldn't an infinite lifespan turn into prolonged suffering?
Enjoy the present. Indeed. Yet, worldly joys are fleeting as morning dew.
Diviners often miss the fun right in front of them because they foresee tomorrow's suffering. But have you ever thought about this? That so-called suffering. It is precisely because we know the ending that every scene along the way is so precious and unique, isn't it? Look at this harbor before us. When I first set foot here, as far as the eye could see, the seas had been vaporized, leaving only fractured seabeds and ash that blotted out the sun. The demonic legions from beyond still had it just on the mountain over there. A painter and I looked out at the iron red scars on the earth. She told me that which vanishes is bound to return.
It seems.
And so, I too shall keep my promise to her, maintaining the course of the Phantom Moon Games until the sands of time slip away. With every descent into this game's cycles, I shall enjoy myself to the fullest. Like sipping tea, be it sweet or bitter, I shall savor the flavor of every instant. To do otherwise would be a disservice to the people and things that have passed.
To savor a fleeting moment against the backdrop of eternity. Naturally, the flavor is profound. A pity, though. Even as a long-life species, my time is brief compared to yours. As a Xianzhou native, the karma I carry is far too heavy. Miss Evanescia, what to you is a gate?
Alright then. Next up, I'm entering brooding in edgy serious mode.
That won't be necessary. I shall use the Eye of Ishvara to divine the fates of the people in Seafeld City. If they face imminent catastrophe, a red fate slip will be hanging above their heads. The rainbow surveys the heavens, perceiving 1,000 forms. Across the meridians of destiny, the Jade Abacus reveals its script. Calamity looms overhead. The Crimson Slip. Mr. Sunday will share my insight with you through the Spirit Bird, Miss Evanesia.
Is that their fate hanging over their heads?
Precisely. Come on. Why do these people have wheel slips hanging over...
Astral Express! Boom! Get out of... Oh, good afternoon.
Hey, Pops. You guys are grinning like it's a holiday.
We won't let anyone ruin this serenity!
Their emotions are...
Hey, wasn't it your Director Full Wish who invited the act...
You! You're from...
Hey!
You...
Just look at you. Dyeing your hair like that, it's like...
Hey, jerk! It's not dyed. And for the record...
You people from...
My apologies.
Who are you kidding? Cause any more trouble and I'll call a whole boatload...
Emerge from your cocoon.
Bid farewell to painful follow Master Fullwish's path. Embrace.
How? No matter how.
I actually think your judgment is looking more and more likely. The pedestrians on the roadside, from the moment I entered this port, this entity is... but it has no concept.
I believe most people in this city must have undergone...
At the courtyard,
a great calamity. However...
By that time, follow me.
What's your plan?
My plan? The only thing I can do is... issue an executive ruling.
So, this so-called ruling... does it involve summoning a bolt of lightning from the sky to just zap Foolish dead out of nowhere?
It's nothing so violent. For my judgment, I must first retrieve the sacred instrument. Only by using it to measure the supplicant's crimes can we sever her power. It's like a gardener pruning overdone branches. We're almost there.
Make sure you keep it safe. Is this it? You
hold your horses.
With all due respect, I get it. Do you sing a little?
I'm no woof woof Dawn. A long time ago, I raised a to prevent other. We made a deal. As long as I play my song, the fog will disperse.
That's a cute puppy. Looks like it's taken a liking to you.
I'll just borrow this baby's head for a sec.
We ask that you treat public facilities with care.
What do you think? It's beautiful, isn't it?
Compared to the Yuchue scenery, I suppose it's more natural.
Would it kill you to... What are you laughing?
My apologies. I didn't mean to mock. I was merely curious. Is this thing really the sacred instrument with which you pass judgment upon supplicants? Is it really just a literal ruler?
Hey, don't underestimate the spirit branch of true law. When it first appeared in the form of a blade 150 years ago, it could cleave a mountain in half with a single effort.
Miss Evanescia, let's keep such fanciful tales between us, shall we? Best not go spreading them around. If any of the Cosmicon Collective players find out, we'll never hear the end of their complaints about how mountain-busting power levels are for noobs.
I never expected a high-ranking Xianzhou general to be so well-versed in the gossip here on Plain Arcadia.
Such is the way of a diviner. To enter a place is to observe its local customs.
Same goes for us arbiters. Times change, and my babies have to change with them. Just picture it. A pretty girl in a school uniform.
I see you are a law-abiding citizen. Now then, please.
Weigh and sever this world, and engrave the laws of the cosmos. Spirit branch of true law by the scale that adjudicates reality and illusion, truth and falsehood. Measure for me all sins beneath the Phantos moon that transgress the law. What is... It's telling me Full Wish is not a supplicant. If she's not a supplicant, then there's no way to judge whether she's transgressed or not.
What? If Full Wish isn't a supplicant, why would she openly declare that she's joining the Phantos Moon Games? And that mask, back of the altar, shaped like an 8-legged creature. Just who does it belong to?
Behind that mask, countless supplicants are wearing it. They're spread across all Sifu... No, all of Duo mentioned City too. Supplicants. They're everywhere. Not in the history of the Phantos Moon Games have I ever seen a situation like this.
General, someone is approaching your position. It's Dan Heng, and...
Dan Heng, you've returned. And Blade. Or perhaps I should call you by your true name. One of the Xianzhou's most wanted criminals, Yingxing. You've delivered yourself into my hands.
General of the Yuchue, your vision remains confined within the laws of the... I came here to kill our common enemy.
Our common enemy? You are the Xianzhou's enemy. Ever since you became a Stellaron hunter, you have slain countless emissaries of judgment sent by the Shuling Palace of Law to capture you. You even incited the artisans of the Juming to reforge your blade, entangling them in your crimes. But your most unforgivable crime is daring to break into the Ten Lords' commandos and stole the secrets of the dead. What kind of vision drove you to commit the countless crimes of your past? And what common enemy could possibly stand between you and me?
Oh? Well, I was in seclusion all these years.
You've clearly been up to quite a... If I'd known you were such a magnet for trouble back when you came to the Juming, begging for a sword, I would have dragged you out of the forge and drafted you into my crew myself. Tied up, if necessary.
And this would be?
A pleasure to meet you, General Yao Guang. It's truly touching that my friends on the Xianzhou have kept me in their thoughts for all these years. I never change my name, no matter where I roam. I am La Mancha.
You're obviously using a fake name.
The head of the Galaxy Rangers. I didn't expect this trip to come with such a pleasant surprise.
General, I'm afraid old grudges will have to wait. What we need to discuss concerns the survival of this world, and that catastrophic calamity you foresaw.
I won't deny the crimes you've listed. But I know full well that the Xianzhou cares nothing for the life or death of someone guilty like me. What you truly want is to exact a blood debt from the nemesis who has repeatedly awakened demonic stars, summoned abominations, and could not be slain even after a hunt. You wish to subdue the emanator of the abundance, Shu-Hu, once again, and even deny them rebirth for all eternity. And now, General, I have brought this opportunity before you. If you are dead set on condemning me to answer for my crimes, I will submit to your judgment and board the Navis Astridura for the Shuling's Inquisition. But as I said, I did not come here today to play the savior. I came to stop the past from repeating itself, and to prevent our common enemy from having their way. General, if you do not want the fate of the Battle of the Fenghu from 30 years ago to fall at your feet, then you must believe what I am about to say. The happiness surgery, promoted by the Smile Society, utilizes none other than Shu-Hu's cells. Cells acquired from an unknown source.
You mean everyone who underwent the surgery
have all become supplicants. Once the wish power converges, the will of the flesh will awaken and turn every host into nourishment.
The one wearing the eight-legged mask is not a single person. It is an emanator of the abundance, dismembered and currently parasitizing the bodies of the Who on earth could have brought something so terrifying to plain Arcadia?
Oh, what innocence! We all saw it with our own eyes. You got your supplicant's mask stolen, and we're...
Yeah, you even went out of your way to set up a live stream for yourself. Afraid the whole
What do you mean, stolen? Can a supplicant's affairs really? Yoo-hoo! If it isn't the Astral Express's famous Lil Raccoon. Did you miss my...
Did you get the invitation for the supplicant debate at Full Wish TV?
My, oh my, talk about bad timing. My stream got banned, and the leader of the haters confiscated my supplicant mask. As for the debate, I'm afraid the spirit is willing, but the flesh is weak. But, seeing as you called, you clearly still have a shred of conscience left in you. Are you planning to give me a chance to have it?
Answer me this question first. Is Foolish really a masked fool?
The tavern doesn't exactly register every fool's name and address, but having watched her stream, I believe she is. As for why, call it a kindred intuition. Just listen to our slogan. Healing smiles. Healing Arcadias. That level of crazy? She's a certified fool. Most masked fools make a huge racket when they approach you. That, hey, look, I'm about to stir up some trouble vibe is impossible to hide. But Fullwish is clearly the exception. Her brand of crazy is calm and sophisticated. Look at that haute couture getup she's wearing. It's worth 10 times a normal person's salary. Who'd have guessed a career woman with state levels of wealth who was always preaching social welfare would be a masked fool? Simply the most exquisite disguise.
I'd like to ask you to look into her background for me.
Now that's going too far. You actually want me to betray a...
Give me the intel on Fullwish, and I'll return the mask to you.
Betrayal itself. That's the finest reward. Deal. Leave it to me. I'll call Fullwish. Is there really someone like that among the masked fools? How come I'd never heard of... Maybe we should ask Giovanni about her. He's got connections everywhere after all.
Miss Sparksy? You just looted Sparkle's entire inventory right from under my nose. Please spare me. Just give me a straight answer. Whose collection?
Sparkle and I just had the reconciliation of the century. I'm actually here to ask for some serious advice. I swear, my hands are squeaky.
Oh, do tell. Anything that can make you this serious must be fascinating.
I want to ask about someone. Fullwish, the media tycoon who went on TV and invited all the supplicants. Is she really one of us? How come I've never seen her in the tavern?
I know of her, but I've never actually seen her in the tavern. If Fullwish really is a fool, with all the people coming and going, surely she would have been mentioned. As for the storage area logbook, no, there's absolutely no record of her. Either she never stored anything here, or she used a fake name.
We're doomed. Even the well-connected Mr. Giovanni knows nothing about this lady.
Nice try. But goading won't work on me. I do have a theory, though. Hear me out. Every fool sets foot in the tavern at least once in their life. If Fullwish really is a fool, then the moment she entered the tavern must have been in the wake of some unforgettable tragedy.
You mean the blood-stained games from 15 years ago? That's a tragedy which would leave a deep wound on a young girl's mind, and I get it. Maybe we should head to the hospital and dig up the girl's medical record.
Please refrain from eating beef hot pot in the hallway. If you wish to dine,
Why don't we force
the director to join you.
Fullwish. Found it. Happiness syntax. Now what kind of disease is this? Trying to read this stuff is just torture. I'd better find it. Hello? Hello?
Well, if it isn't Patient Zero of the Sparksy Con. To think the Department of Aberration Defense still hasn't locked you up. Heaven truly is blind. Because of you, I was planning to skip town and leave Plain Arcadia overnight. So, what's the...
Not me this time. It concerns an old case. The patient in these records.
Wait, You didn't actually buy that I'm a doctor. Forget it. This patient you're asking about? I remember.
So, what?
Looking back through the history of this hospital, there are countless characters who've turned this place upside down. But to tear the ceiling off on her very first visit? She's truly one of a kind.
What exactly did she...
Hard to imagine she was still just a 16-year-old back then. And yet, she wanted to smash the fool's mask she'd just received into smithereens.
Can a fool's mask be destroyed?
Of course not. Though you'd know a thing or two about abusing masks.
Don't be ridiculous. I'd never be stupid enough to try and destroy my own masks. I just had to be heartless enough to abandon them.
The mask is part of the fool's self. Unless the fool is reduced to ash, how could anything happen to it? There were even some fools nearby rubbernecking who decided to help out. But despite all their efforts, they only managed... And the power that erupted when the mask shattered also left a crack in the hospital wall. Ugh. I spent several days peeling those bungling fools off the walls, and half a month more repainting and restoring the place.
Whoa! Is this the crack? Dr. Zhongshan, what's inside?
Hard to say.
They went mad.
Yeah. What a...
Dangerous?
Mom! Dad! Everyone's gone. Why?
Are you?
Foolish, there's a delivery for you.
This is... Who's this from? I didn't buy anything. Is this a mask? To the survivor. Welcome to the world's end. Oh, right, the way you cried on TV. Who are you? I don't get it. All of this. Just, what is so fun?
What the heck? That's the day she received an invitation to the tavern. I really don't know which utter degenerate from the tavern sent her such a cruel joke. Even wait, these hallucinations. Exactly what part of them is supposed to be?
How did you get in? Never mind. That's... Don't be afraid. Relax. You're that streamer who caused a scene at Graphia Academy.
Whoa! Even a media mogul like you recognize...
The first battle between supplicants made your name known to all. I can hear the desire in your heart, Miss Sparksy.
You can hear my desire?
You charged in here seeking answers, didn't you? To mercilessly tear the mask off another masked fool. You'll get your wish. Just like you, I obtained my own... But unlike most of you, I don't even want to touch it. So, I'm not like you, with all your miraculous powers. I possess only one trivial little talent. I can hear the happiness you desire most.
Happiness? My days are filled with happiness. But what about you? Are you all right? I saw what you've been through. You have my sympathy.
Sympathy, yes. Dr. Zhongshan called it the happiness syntax. She mistook it for some kind of disease. But I say no. This is the blessing of the elation. Precisely because my past was so agonizing. The divine allowed me to hear the happiness deep. I can smell the pulsating...
No surprise there. After all, I'm just a sweet girl whose sugar content is totally off the charts. But Miss Connoisseur, merely savoring the scent isn't enough. Are you planning to taste it for yourself?
As you wish. Let us start tasting from the first bite. Recognition. Deep within your heart, you desire everyone's gaze to be filled with adoration. The secret you use to seduce the audience is the very same thing you crave.
Correct.
Next comes victory. The first supplicant battle was merely a minor setback. Without a doubt, once the mask is back in your hands, you will...
That's it! That's exactly how...
The laughter will appear in person to crown you for eternity. They will weep and beg you to become the... And the end of all this is a...
It's so... quiet.
All that revelry. Come here, newborn god. Behold this world that belongs to you. It lies at your feet, submissive, humble, within your grasp. Jump down. Throw yourself at it. Embrace it. This paradise will become one with you, leaving no distinction.
So this is happiness! Interesting. Oh, you're quite the illusionist. Making this dream feel so real.
To think you could resist this perfect desire. What a contradictory girl.
Perfect! You've got it wrong. No matter how beautiful your illusion is, it can't change its essence. Once happiness is within easy reach, it becomes as bland as a cup of plain water. In our line of work, who hasn't tasted the true zest of life only after long torture? Satisfaction. Listen to me, you phony fool who can't even face your own mask. What we mask fools do best is distill pain into the strongest wine and spin despair into the maddest joke. Thanks for the sugar water. It tastes pretty bland.
Since you refuse the sweet happiness I've offered, I have no choice but to insist you drink the bitter wine of...
How about this, Miss Connoisseur? Why don't you have a taste? Welcome to the live stream! Plain Arcadia, Happiness Syntax, Honkai chapter, starts now! Oh, too bad. 0 viewers. Have some sunshine! Sweetheart, magic!
Embrace a new life. Darkness with me.
Rise and shine. Not exactly. Why did you break my... Oh, not even pretending any... So tell me, puppeteer in the shadows, what a... I know this one. Shush is the name of the robot. I'm begging you. Look at you!
And that's the situation. Blade's getting restless because of Shuhu's flesh. I need to stay here and keep him from losing complete control.
Stay safe.
Turns out the happiness promised by the Smile Society is actually the flesh and blood of it.
Mr. Ashvale and I have arrived at the...
Do you know each other?
It's a long story.
She went to find a...
That's weird.
If the public catches wind of this...
Allow me to add, the IPC to extrapolate.
Full Wish is challenging all...
I will publicly decline the invitation and prioritize the abundance anomaly. Logic.
Plain Arcadia needs a CEO right now, more than it needs a supplicant. If the situation spirals out of control, I will immediately terminate the Phantom Moon Games. But until then, the PR department will do its utmost to support you and defuse Full Wish's PR offensive.
That should be enough. Thank you.
Danger lurks everywhere right now. I don't think it's wise for all of us to rush to Seafeld City. March...
Oh, right. You got it.
Then let's head out.
This place is rich with the sweet scent of flowers. Can we stay here for a while longer?
Please mind the gap between the train and the front.
Attention.
I didn't expect Plain Arcadia to have a spot as peaceful.
Dopamine Memorial Airport. Next stop, Seafeld TV Theater. This is a model station for healthy dining, and your entree is fully on the honor system.
Plain. Numbers!
I want to make something with it, but what to make? I've seen puzzles like this in books.
We're here.
Looky here.
That special program? It's...
I'm not a supplicant, so I can't go up on stage with you later. Good. Confa, don't worry. I'll always be standing. Then let's go find Sunday. Really?
Listen, give it a rest. can't I get a moment's peace before the debate starts?
That voice. Is that Mr. Ashfield?
Oh, this is a
What's the frowning over some?
Hey, hey!
We meet again, you two. Might as well. It's good advertising for the firm. Besides, someone's... You guys noticed it too, right? The entire first floor of the TV tower is one big set arranged by Full Wish. A live stream Those two look busy, but they haven't taken their eyes off us. I'd wager the debate started the moment we stepped into the... This is a prime opportunity to bait us into exposing our weaknesses.
Speaking of which, I didn't...
Before contacting you all, I was looking into the case involving the Sinwish Syndicate murders. Exactly. When I accepted this mask, I promised to make a name for them. Since that's no longer possible, the least I can do is uncover the truth on their behalf.
You nameless sure are a bunch of stand-up folks. Investigating's one thing, but you didn't have to go and join the society, did you?
Correct. But I submitted a fake surgery application to get a peek at what's really going on. Unfortunately, the regular members know almost nothing. I couldn't find any clues related to the abundance.
It seems my suspicions were right. Not everyone joined of their own free will. Rather than offering comfort...
Do they not manipulate?
So, she doesn't stand a chance in the debate then? She's ticked off so many heavy hitters. I really thought she'd have some smarter tricks up her sleeve. When it comes down to it.
Precisely because...
And I'll be joining in too.
When I left Plain Arcade, when moving forward, don't let the word...
Hello, viewer. This is an
What kind of